I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, we gonna this is open right now because I'm just trying to use this time to help you all push your stories out. And I'm actually going to start recording this part to YouTube. So for those that did not make it, they can click on the link and go back and hear us again. So allow me to kind of switch over. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Let's see something. Okay, y'all. Am I the only one on camera? Everybody off camera today? Okay, I ain't mad. Breathe. 1 second. I want y'all to hear something. Okay, there we go. Now give me 1 second, y'all. I want y'all to hear something. See you, Miss Ola. How's it going, Elaine?
I lost you.
Yeah, I see you, Miss Ola. How's it going? Miss Ola is one of
good.
our Miss Ola is one of our youngest authors at 82 years young, and she's constantly traveling and doing a whole lot of stuff. Now, first of all, let me tell you guys, on October the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th, we're going to be doing a domestic violence summit. And we're going to do that on Clubhouse, and we're going to do it via Zoom, and we're going to stream it on YouTube. So that's going to be on Clubhouse, October the 17th, 18th, and 19th. So Bree is kind of working on some flyers and stuff, as well as Miss Enos is working on some flyers and badges. So everybody will have their flyers and badges. If you're one from if anybody's on here from the previous summit, then you have a badge. So at least we're just going to kind of be, the Wise Women Winning platform. We got Prophetess Bree on here, and we're going to talk about domestic violence and narcissistic relationships. I know Miss Ola is going to be speaking as well. Let's see here. Yeah, I know Miss Ola is going to be speaking as well. And is there anyone else? Oh, Bree, Brittany Knight is going to be speaking on October the 17th, 18th, and 19th as well. So right now, what I would like to do, hey, Denise, you haven't, your audio is not here yet. So what I would like to do now is just kind of get an idea of where we're at with our stories, y'all, because this is huge. I don't know if you guys had a chance to hear the interview that I did with Les Brown. And when we were sitting and talking, and this vision jumped in his lap. So it's been kind of a push for me to, collaborate and get the right people together, because it really wasn't about me getting them together. The Most High had to get them together. But what I can't push you guys, and I can't stress enough how important it is that you don't necessarily wait on me, but get your pen and pencil out, go through the stories, because I think I've talked to all of you. I've talked to Miss Ola. We kind of talked about her story, so we know where we're going with that. I know I talked to you, Bree, Brittany, and I talked to Bree. So we got your stories, Elaine. Denise's story is already in. And we got, some more people's story that's already in. But again, I don't want you all to miss this opportunity, but I can't say enough that we're at the end of the road. So and I want you guys to talk to me so that I can talk back, because I feel like I'm here talking to myself. Elaine, are you there, hon? And how's everything going with your story?
Good morning.
Hey, hon.
I I understand now. I didn't understand. I guess I just didn't make the urgency as important, and I had some things that slowed me down physically. So I'm on the other side of that, and I will ramp it up, and I can get that story to you by Monday. Will that work?
Okay. Okay. And again, I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it as much as I can. But this, we rolling. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We can do that. We can do that. And did everyone at least send me a photo? I know I got Miss Ola photo. I got most of you guys' photos. Elaine, you sent me a photo.
I don't think so. There, I don't have your email. I have your text. How do you want me to send you the?
Both places, email and text. So let me and Facebook. I tell people, if you send it to me everywhere, then that means that I can go anywhere and find it. I can find it in Instagram, Facebook, text message, email. Because sometimes I just, you know how you be looking like, well, at least I got more than one copy. I can go, grab it. So you know what? Let me put my email in the chats right here, Elaine. You can just grab it from right here. Put them in the chats. If you guys don't mind introducing yourselves, just so that we have and kind of giving an idea of what your story is about in the book. And let's take it. Let's do that. Miss Ola, can you kind of give an idea of what we talked about and what your story is going to be referencing in the book? My battery running off.
Yes, I'm Ola Walker, and my story is about how I was get away from my husband and raise my children.
How long were you married, Miss Ola?
I was married 22 years.
Okay. And I'm also going to be sending you all a Clubhouse group, a link, because Miss Ola is going to be holding conversations on health and wellness. How to become 82 years young and still travel, move around, still doing what she's doing. So we're going to be talking about the health and wellness part holistically. We're going to be talking about mindset with Miss Ola in her room, and it's all spiritual based, God fearing. I'm not going to say put a religion on it, but it is spiritual based. So I'm excited about that, and each of you all will have the link. So I'm encouraging you all to join Miss Ola Walker's Clubhouse room. I know Chief Kamala is saying that she'll be able to talk a little bit later. Is there anyone else who wants to go next to kind of break the ice and talk about what your chapter will cover?
I can go.
Oh, thanks, Bree.
Okay, so my name is Prophetess Brianna. My chapter will consist of how I was raised in a narcissistic home and how I had got involved in narcissistic relationships, and just the trail of the constant same person that I was involved with, and how I overcame, and how, what comes with being with that person. Just kind of like a brief from beginning to end story of my journey of narcissistic abuse, and how I'm using my story to save others and bring God glory at the same time.
Thank you. And Denise, if you can tell about your story and what it's about.
Okay, my story is about the arthritis that I have, which it's kind of crippling, and how I have to, go to work and everything else and still deal with it. And I have had times that I couldn't walk very good, but still had to go up, go to work and things. So it's basically how I have made it through it, and then other stuff that I have went through before the end.
Okay. Elaine, did you just tell what your story is about, Elaine? I'm sorry, I'm lost. Did Elaine just speak?
Not here, no.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. I wasn't sure if you had told what is your story about?
So, I am shaping my story, kind of based on Vera, how you
The
want me to use.
the basketball story was a hit. The basketball story was a hit.
So, yeah. So, I was basically put into a lot of sports when I was younger. I was raised to, just work and do and be very whatever, and be a doer, be a worker. And I was in sports and fitness. So when I was 19, I had a college scholarship to play 4 years of basketball. And in my freshman year, I was the best athlete. And one day I was taking a shower. I bent over to shave my legs, and then I fell to the floor. And I had no idea. Nobody told me anything was wrong with me. And what I had to do from that point forward was realize, how did I go from being the best athlete on the team to being unable to walk and unable to play and unable to even realize a dream that I had to play professionally? So that took me into a whole different course for my life, where I had to re-educate myself on what it means to dream a vision for your life and what it means to be pain-free. Because after that, I was crippled with chronic back pain for 10 years. So I went on a healing journey. And that's what I'm going to share, is how I learned to heal without surgery when 8 doctors wanted me to have emergency back surgery. And I said no. And I healed on my own. After 10 years of chronic back pain, I finally got it. And now I've been back pain free for 11 years. So I've been more pain free now for the first time in my life, and I've had pain. And that's what I'm going to talk about, is how I got free from pain and how I got out of the cycle of just doing and not listening to the body. And I use human design. I use some esoteric tools, and that's what I'm going to talk about.
Okay. Enos, are you available to speak? You're on mute, huh? Well, hello there, Miss Miller. Was that her that just fell off? I know Sarah saw she was driving. Okay. Enos, you back. Your audio is connected. In the meantime, hey, Miss Miller, how's it going?
Good. Sorry, I'm at work, so you're going to hear a lot of noise in the background.
No worries. You know what? Thank you for tuning in. Miss Miller is going to be joining this project as well, but she's also a podcaster. And Miss Miller, your focus is on missing women and children as well. Thank you, Elaine. My 11-year-old did them for me. Well, 12-year-old. Thank you. Can you hear me? I'm sorry, I'm multitasking, Miss Miller, but I know you at work, so I'm not going to force you to talk at all. I'm not going to force you to talk, but she's a podcaster as well. So we're going to have a series of podcasters here, because when I need you guys to understand the picture, I'm going to take a pause right here. Is that I've done a lot of work backwards, meaning that I've built amazing relationships, not just with you all, but we've built relationships with people that are extreme influencers. And when the book is in their hand, and you know, you just one word from some of these people to say, hey, you know, get the book, and before you know it, everybody is, and I want to say not necessarily celebrities overnight, but we're in a big position overnight. Leading up to this, I've connected with influencers where we're going to have lunch parties. So that even before the book is out, you know, we want to have events planned. We want to have people that are that want to sponsor you for speaking. So with one book in your hand, and I've done this 4 times as a co-author, 4 times. With one book in your hand, it can make a huge difference, because when that name is attached and it's out here, then they're looking like, well, who are the authors? And you're there. So now you are a professional in that, in your story. So let me give you an example. Elaine is talking about how she's a basketball star, and 1 minute just bam, and she can't do the things that she's doing or was doing, and now she had to go back to holistic healing, to kind of the human chart, to kind of help herself out of that situation. Well, from that alone, how many basketball stars, NBA, how many people would actually get that book, read it, and be like, wait a minute, hold on, can we help you? Can you bring that to the NBA? Can you bring that to whatever? You know, you don't know. And then here we are with Prophetess, you know, talking about her situations with being in a narcissistic household growing up. You don't know how many schools or that would invite her to even speak, or how many maybe churches or whatever that would invite her to speak, just to kind of help people that may be in a household, or children that may be in a household struggling with narcissistic parents. And I can go on and on, because all of our stories are so unique, and everybody is not here again today. But what I'm stressing is that this train is going to roll, and I cannot allow my baby to be stillborn while I'm waiting. So as much as I want everybody to be in, I know everybody ain't gonna make it. But you know, this is it. So that's why I want to spend some time today to kind of, let's brainstorm. If you want to brainstorm the your title, some of you guys had title ideas. If you want us to spend this time to help you give birth to your title, I strongly believe where 2 or 3 have gathered, coming together on one accord, I believe that God has to be in the mix. I believe that wholeheartedly. And just because I believe that, then it is so. All it takes is a belief. You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't know did everybody have a chance to say something that needed to say something? Let's make sure of that. Okay, because I want to give well, okay, Katrina cannot talk, but again, she's
It's okay. I can talk if you need me to. It's okay.
okay. No, I was gonna say you can't. She's gonna be writing a story. Her sister, and this and her story gave me goosebumps, because if you want to tell a little bit about your story without getting it, you know, if you can, then I'd like for you to tell it.
Okay. My sister is Kaya Taylor. She's 28 years old, from Plant City, Florida. She came up missing February 6th of 2020 when a passerby found her car running and abandoned on a railroad track. And so the passerby went ahead and called the police. The police came and moved my sister's car to the side of the road, where it sat for 3 days. So of course she's 28. We don't check, on her every day. So we had no idea that she was missing until 3 days later. Once we did figure out that her car was there, they allowed a friend of hers to drive it home. Again, we didn't know she was missing at that time. So that messed up the whole crime scene. Um, the last text on her phone was to her boyfriend saying, I see you sent your white supremacist friends to get me. You think you're smart, but I'm smarter. She hasn't been seen or heard from since that day.
Wow. And so that's what her story is going to be based on. And again, I was just texting one of our partners, and her story is already in. Is she has a huge women's magazine company in London, and she's had celebrities on her magazine, and so she's going to be sharing her magazine cover with us. So just so it's like, for example, just like you see us here on the stage and all of us will have our pictures in the and the book featured in her a magazine in London, where with little bios from all of us saying who we are, so that bio that you're writing, it's not just gonna, it's we international. So as she featuring the different stories in the book of Ruth, your bios is going there, your brand is going there, your podcast, website, your mission is going there. So that's why it's extremely important that we can't, because we're all busy. We're all so busy. I know we're all busy, but we have to take some time. It's almost like, when you're flying, they said before you can help somebody else, don't forget to put your oxygen mask on yourself. And so we have to take some time to put our oxygen mask on. Last night, I'm telling you, I didn't go to bed till about 5 o'clock this morning, because my husband looking like, okay, we celebrating Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I need you to be the side chick. I need you to be my girlfriend. I need you to be everything. So I've been switching up. And I'll be switching up again. And I'm saying that to say this, is that I know we're all busy no matter what it is. Chief Kamala is probably running around from courthouse to courthouse to this, that, and the third. She's part of the Indian nations. And I wish she can. Chief Kamala, can you speak to kind of talk about who you are and what you do? This woman is, I don't tell them what this woman is doing right about now. She does a lot. Chief Kamala, if you're speaking, you're on mute, so I can't hear you.
Greetings, everyone. So very quickly, I am listening in on the show here, and well, what I'm doing right now, let me just tell you really quickly about the League of Indian Nations of North America, National Indian Government. We are a separate government from the United States government. However, we occupy the same landmass. I apologize for talking so quickly, but I don't have much time before I have to get back on mute. So I just want to say, I was, well, I'll just talk about the Indian Nation for right now. And that is that I've pretty much been a humanitarian all my life, as far back as I can remember. I remember my mother used to have a picture when we took pictures back in elementary and junior high school, and my picture had a student council button on it. So I was always interested in government, even back then. So basically what I'm doing now is trying to not convince, but share with the various governments, whether it be municipal government, county government, state government, and United States of America government, that the Indians have been here. We have treaties. It is codified in your own constitution, particularly Article 6, Section 2, and of course the first article, where it says Indians are not taxed, where it also says that, let's see, wait a minute, let me see. I always have a constitution with me, so let me just grab this real quick. Let me see. But I was thinking of Article 6. Number two, where it states that the Constitution and the laws of the United States and the treaties which shall be made, the treaties that are made and that shall be made, are the supreme law of the land. So just making sure that everybody stays on in their particular lane, letting them know that, yes, we are here, we're going to be here. So if I have issues with people on the land harassing my nationals, then there's been occasion where I've had to go to Pennsylvania, go to Oklahoma, go, here in Michigan to get them back, and maybe state with specificity to the State Department, I'm here in order to elicit your assistance in getting my member national back, because they fall under tribal Indian government and not under your government. And the same with the county sheriffs all over the country. That is common law. That the sheriffs were here, the office of the sheriff was here long before any of the state governments. So that's the primary government that I work, with, to try to get things situated for our member nationals. And going back in my own heritage, I looked down at my feet. I think I mentioned it once before, and I was about 5 years old, something like that. And I looked down at my feet after my grandfather, who was born in 1890 in Georgia. He said I was Blackfeet. I looked down, and of course they were brown, they weren't black, and I started laughing, but I was a baby. And he said, when he said I was Blackfeet, it never registered what he was saying. That's some information that a lot of families have kept from their descendants, because they were in their minds protecting them, because they were getting killed, hung, and all kinds of things that was never talked about. Only you would hear about the slaves, and that for a good part, well, I don't want to go into a whole lot, but anyway, I just wanted to say that that's basically what I do now. One of my biggest, I felt, accomplishments was, there's this young boy. Well, let me go back just a little bit. There is a fella. He was about 35, 38, something like that, years old, but he had mental deficiency. I had a younger sister. My sister was about that same age, right around there. And he and my sister were good friends. As a matter of fact, both of our families had grown up together. There were 5 in their family, 5 in our family. Although none of us ever dated each other, we were all really, really close, like brother and sister. And so anyway, this particular time, my sister, who was a fall risk, and everybody in the neighborhood knew it, his father was the president of the block club and a minister. So everybody kind of knew it. Well, he came over to the house. He sat and they drank beer together and everything. And then he left. Well, when he got home, he realized that his wallet was missing. So he came back, but it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. My sister wouldn't open the door. So he kind of pushed the door open and came on in. And then what he did was he did a terribly wrong thing, but for the right reason. And people did not understand that. What he did was he tied my sister's hands. So with a terry cloth bathrobe belt, just so she wouldn't fall. He knew, but keep in mind, he has a mental deficiency. Now someone else might have said, no, you don't do that. Well, he thought he was doing the right thing. He went upstairs, got his wallet, realized where he had left it in the bathroom. My sister can't go up the stairs, or at that time wasn't able to go up the stairs. Well, anyway, she was upset. She called 911. 911 came, went down to his house, picked him up. They took him to the police station, put him in jail. All right. So I had to go down there because his family and our family, like I said, had been friends for like 30 something years, relationship wise. And I went to bat on his behalf, went to court for him, and let the judge know that, yes, I know he did the wrong thing, but he did the wrong thing for the right reason. Our families have known each other for almost 40 years at that time. And I know he did the wrong thing, but here's the thing, he needs to get his butt back to work. And I would like to take him with me today. And his family was there. My family was there. The judge said, Robert, that was his name. He said, you can't hurt Tracy. He stood in front of the judge and said, I would never hurt Tracy. I love Tracy. But in his mind, he thought he was doing the right thing. The judge released him that day to me. I had checked the sentencing guidelines. He was set to go to prison for over 30 years. And but she released him. And he was able to have to do 2 years of community service. And guess where he did the 2 years of community service? at the church where his brother was the pastor. At that point, that made me so happy. I just continued to go on and say, okay, there's a lot of people that are being wrongfully charged and so forth like that. And I want to be able to help them in some way, shape, or form. I've always been kind of in a male dominated arena, because when I went to school also for mortuary. I'm a licensed funeral director and have been in Michigan, Florida, and Georgia. So I will yield right there because I have to get off the phone. Okay. All right. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you. Chief Kamala is always in doing something. But when I tell you she's making giant moves and she's already made history, I forget what her title is, but I know that she's the first one. What's
Chief
your title?
Associate Justice is Chief Associate Justice in the Northwestern Territory.
Okay. Yeah. So she steps in those courtrooms, kicking butt and taking names. They call her Chief Smiling Thunder because she be smiling, but she she was like, okay, now you get out of jail and you get out of jail and you get a free house and you get your house and you get your house. She man. So anyway, thank you for that. And so Chief Kamala's story is going to talk about basically her relationship, and she was engaged to be married, and mysteriously along this journey, something happened with her fiance, and and how she used her pain and stuff to keep on doing what she's doing, and what an impact that she's actually making. So that's what her story is gonna talk about. So again, you all, I wanted to use this time so that at least we can kind of get our titles out. If you don't have your title, is it anybody who know their title yet? With the exception of Denise, I know of course you got your title, but do everybody got their title? You know what your chapter title is? Is it anybody that has it, or anybody got a couple of things in the air and you're not sure which one to choose? Let us help you. Can anybody hear me?
I have an
I can
idea.
hear you.
Okay.
My title is Self-Sufficiency is the Key.
Self-sufficiency is the key. Okay. That's good. Anybody else have their title, or have any ideas, or if it's anything that we talked about that was
I was thinking daughter of a narcissist.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Or surviving
Mhm.
a narcissist as a so y'all come on, give some ideas. So surviving
Surviving narcissism, or
but we want to let them know that it's from a parent, right?
right.
Yeah, but surviving in there. Anybody got any ideas on Bree's title? Anything pop in your spirit?
My idea is how about childhood breakthroughs or breakthrough,
Childhood
Okay.
breakthrough. Okay.
because that way you don't have to put the narcissist word in there. You can explain how you was able to break through the narcissism and explain that in your chapter, but something that kind of makes them want to see, okay, how did she break through her childhood issues or trauma?
Okay.
Thank you. Is there anybody else that would like to pour into Bree about ideas for her title, surviving narcissist as parenting as a child? She's going to go into details on some of the things that happened to her as a child, some of the things she was told, how it affected her as a adult, and some of the decision makings she had, even in relationship, and who she is and where she's at now as a result of. Denise?
Oh, I was trying to get that in there where I was trying to say something like a surviving daughter of something.
Okay.
Can you fill out the blank in there?
Mhm.
Surviving daughter
Of,
of.
because I do like that part about the surviving and then the daughter, because that does tell you
So we got
a
surviving.
surviving daughter of which one to fill in the blank with.
Ooh, I just got another one.
Mhm.
Okay. You could say surviving daddy issues. Because everybody will want to read that. Because everybody got some daddy issues of some sort, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's something.
Yeah.
Or
Surviving
mommy
daddy
issues, because
issues.
I don't know if
Yeah,
hers is daddy
something.
issues or
Yeah.
mommy issues.
Was it your
Surviving mommy.
dad, Brianna, or both parents?
It was my mother.
Oh, it was your mom. So you could say surviving mommy issues. My apologies.
Ooh, surviving
Okay.
money. Now you know what surviving mommy issues
That's
is
good.
deep.
Yeah, that's good.
I could even talk about that. You got me ready to change my story, Vera.
No.
Damn.
Let her have it.
Okay. So yeah. Anybody else with any ideas? Or anybody else stuck with what they want to name their title? Because this is a chance. Okay, Chief Kamala. Okay, Chief. Because this is a good time to oh, the past died on the vine. On the vine. What are you saying? Is this your oh, the past died on the vine? Well, that's definitely deep, Chief Kamala. I know you coming from and tell them where you coming from with that title. Yeah, that's deep. Oh, for the sister. Okay, okay, so for the sister, the past died on the vine. That's what Chief Kamala, she can't talk right now, but she just texted me for you, Bree. So like the vine, I'm thinking that's like I don't know, Chief Kamala, you're gonna have to, when you get a chance, make me. I was trying to know where you coming from, because I know that's you coming from a deep place of thought. Okay, y'all. I edged out a couple of hours so that we can kind of get through this and we can kind of brainstorm and get through the blocks. Anybody has their third person bio and they're stuck on it and they need some help pulling out their third person bio. This is a time to have your pen, your paper out, kind of, at least helping going through that outline so that wherever you're blocked, you can know how to start your story. You can just know how to do it. We did, things like this. And in 2-3 hours, we had 50, 60 people on calls and we got some of these books, some of this stuff done. So I'm good with pushing other people through, but I realize I need the person to help push me through. I'm always the go-to person. So I'm so glad for Denise. And that's why Denise is also going to be helping as one of the VIP Platinum authors, is going to be helping to help you guys push through. So Denise is always good for advice. She's always good for ideas. We got Sister Bree Knight, Brittany, that's going to be overseeing the Google Docs so that we'll be able to put all of this stuff in Google. Bree, let me ask you for writing. That's what I was supposed to send you to, Prophetess. But are they able to put the stories into the Google? Did you see if that was? Are they able to write their stories from there? Because that's not my. Stop my.
Well, yes.
Thing.
Well, yes, we just need their email addresses. So if everyone can put their email address in the chat, I can make sure that we go ahead and add them to the Google Doc so that they can get a link. They'll get a link via email. And then from there, you guys can edit and add and all that stuff.
Okay, so so there go the email addresses dropping. Yep.
Hey, Vera, I
Okay.
have a question.
Yes.
You said 2,500 words, and now I'm actually not sure if that is the transcript and how long. So how long is the bio and how long is the transcript?
So your bio is anywhere between 200 to 300 words, and where I'm asking for 2,500 words for your story. So at least about at least 2,500 for your total, and I mean for your story, and then if you have the 200 or 300, so we're somewhere around 27, 28 as a total. But even if you're at 25, and that's including your bio, that's fine. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
I have another question just related to, I have not done this before as far as submitting a story for a book. And I'm curious what I should know as it relates to like legal things, as it relates to the process. Like, do I need to
Yep.
Do
So
I need
what's
to
going
say like I own the rights to my story? Do I
no?
need to
So
sign
so
a contract?
yep.
Like
And
anything?
you are. Those are going out via email before we even go through the publishing part. So yes. As a matter of fact, that part is actually going to be coming out today, so that you can just sign off on your story, because yeah. So that's going to be written out. It's going to be spelled out how that works.
Okay,
Matter of
cool. And then
fact,
the last thing is, do you have a link for where we can find your video or your audio with Les? Or you said there's a,
here, let
I
me
don't know, I
send it
think
to
you
you.
said there was a
Now I'm
conversation.
asking people not to share it out because I don't have it in the public. But yeah, I mean, if you
Okay.
want to see the video that I did with Les,
Yeah, I won't share
okay,
it, but
okay,
I'll just keep it
yeah, I'll send
personal.
it to you.
Yeah, can
Just
you put it
send
in
it
the
to
chat
us
so we
too.
all can see it?
Yep. As a matter of fact,
You know, we do need
I
to
got
get
some of
the
it on. As a matter of fact, I got some of it on. I got a portion of it on TikTok. Let me go.
You're on TikTok?
I got a snippet. I only got a snippet of it. I don't have the full.
and Vera,
Huh?
I have a suggestion. Well, I know you are already thinking about this, because we had talked about the NDAs and stuff. I was wondering, when did you want to present that? And then my second question is a partnership agreement between all of us, because we're all co-authoring,
Yeah.
between the ones who have submitted.
Yep. So with all of the legal stuff that's as it relates to the Book of Ruth, that I already got that written out. That part is going to be written out. I'm not doing partnerships with the book. I'm doing, because you have 100%, you're able to sell your book on your website and receive 100% profit. The only thing that you have to do as far as ordering your book is you order your book directly from my website. So again, we're going to be, and let me send this out first, so that, because the legal part is not my part either. The legal part is something that we've done over and over and over again. So I don't like to go down the legal part and try to explain it without me at least letting you read it. And then me even having to bring somebody else in to break down the legal part so that it makes sense for me to explain and then for you to hear. But I do know that you have 100% rights to you got 100% commission on your book when you sell it from your website. The only time there's a split is when you sell it through the affiliate link. Is that making sense to you all?
Oh, yes.
Okay. But let me pull up the contract too. So we're pulling up the contract, and I'm also pulling up the interview from Les. Denise, do you have yours offhand? That the end of the link with the interview from Les? Because if so, can you drop it in the chat?
Okay, let me see. Can I get it in here?
Because I'm looking for the contract, because that's one of the things I should have had over. And I'm also going to have the contract in the Google Doc too. So I'm going to send it to you so we can put that into the doc, and then everybody will get their email copy to just kind of sign off on it. Go ahead. It's okay. Are you guys still putting your? I see. You're still putting your email addresses in. Yes, Chief Kamala, I will. Send me your email address via here this text message real fast. Yeah, I'll send it. Go ahead, you guys. Anybody else got anything that's concerns, issues, any blocks, anything we can do to help push your story out?
Yeah, my title. I'm gonna throw some things out. So, like, the essence is how back pain, that moment, that crippling moment at 19 years old, it changed my dream. Like, I thought I was gonna be a professional basketball player. I thought I was gonna be able to play and do something that I love, to play sports for my life, to get paid to do that. I thought I was gonna do that, and then it turned out though that I now know how much of a healer I am. And being a healer and trusting that I can heal my body is probably something I never thought I would ever have or think of myself as. But now I'm so confident in my ability to heal that I keep doing it for myself, and I can help inspire other people to heal. I don't know how to put that in a title. Like how I went from wanting to be an athlete to being a healer, but that sounds really dull and boring. But it has something to do with back pain was my catalyst to becoming a healing agent.
Anybody got any ideas of
Oh, let me see. Transferring or transforming
transformation?
from
Transforming?
yeah,
Transform?
from what you want to put in something that deals with athletics and then something that deals with healing. You got what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like that transformation part.
From building muscles to building miracles.
That's close.
And you know what?
I
And
like that
again,
one.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I said. That sounds pretty good.
yeah, because and again, sometimes the title alone is what
Or
makes people.
transforming muscle into miracles. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, I like when you said building muscle into building miracles. I was thinking, what was I thinking? Oh, it just left. Oh my God! But it was along those lines. So give me one sec. It'll come back. I got a lot of background interactions with the kids.
Anybody else with any ideas? I'm looking for this contract in the back. So from scholar athlete to amazing healer. That's what Chief Kamala just texted. From but from something to something.
Yeah, that's why Yeah.
Or the injured healer. I don't know.
Like the wounded healer.
The wounded healer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay?
That's why I was in those Chiron and coffee rooms, Vera, that you found me in.
That's why you were in there.
Chiron is the wounded healer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. The wounded healer.
What's your Chiron in, Elaine?
My Chiron is in Taurus.
The what? Bree? Brianna? Oh, okay.
I'm
Maybe she
sorry.
didn't know. You
Sorry.
were singing. I'm like, is she
No,
singing to Elaine?
that's my daughter singing.
Oh, okay. Hey, Madison.
I'm over here typing up the the rest of my chapter. I didn't realize my thing was on mute.
Go ahead, girl. I hope we sparking something.
Elaine, what was your Chiron in?
Taurus.
I'm trying to think of how, because there's something about you that would help stimulate the title. I was trying to see like how I could. Let me check something right quick.
Brittany, I just sent you Chief Hold it. Did I just send you Chief Kamala? Did I send it to Bree? I think I sent it to, yeah, I sent Brittany. I just text you, right? Chief Kamala's
I
email
put your
address.
YouTube in the chat.
You put the link to with the interview with Les in the chat. Okay. Did you hit send? I don't do it. Did y'all see it? I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it in the chat. I think you got to check and see where it is.
It got DJ. Yeah, go into chat. Yeah.
You see? Do y'all see it?
Do
Did you
see
hit
it?
enter? No. Did you hit enter?
It's showing up on mine. Yeah. Do you see where it's got DJ?
Did you still say it to everyone?
Yeah, I put it in chat.
Can y'all see it?
You see a YouTube in there?
Do anybody else see it?
No, I don't see it.
It's not. Is my
No.
email showing up?
No.
I don't see your email either, Denise.
Oh, I sent all that. It's showing on my end. Because I see somebody say it's not here.
She sent it directly. You have to send it to everyone.
Oh. Okay, how do I do?
Click on the look.
So when you see send to, it should say everyone, not the name.
Oh, okay.
Because I have it on my end.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was gonna say you can share it too, Bree.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey, babe.
Okay, let me see.
Mommy.
Oh, I see that everyone it.
Mommy.
Into.
How can I share my screen if I? What would do this to? Oh, no.
I'm missing it. I see that everyone on yours.
Are y'all still here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. I was just making sure I subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Can y'all hear my screen?
Yeah.
Huh?
No,
I hear you.
we can hear you. You have
Can
a
y'all
screen.
see? Can y'all hear my screen?
No, but once you
Can
share
y'all hear
your
me?
screen, once you share your screen, we should be able to see it when you push play.
Oh, wait a minute. Y'all was able to see the screen?
Mhm.
It's still loading, but we should be able to see in here once it goes through. So I would pause that video and wait until it shares completely.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. It's playing on my end.
Okay, we can see it now.
Let me
Now we
stop.
can see it.
But you can't hear it, right?
Push play. Let's see. Let's not play. Oh, you going to another video? Okay.
What's that?
Hit the back button, I think.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I see what you. I'm trying to
Oh,
see.
You went to the
know
next
what? I
video.
don't know what
That's
this
all by
thing
accident.
playing now.
You clicked on the next video instead of play. That's all. You
Is
just
that
gotta.
what it is? I'm trying to come up out of here.
Oh wait, you don't have to. Just
Wait a minute. Let me
just
let
hit the back
Shawana.
button.
Let me let
Oh,
the,
I got what
I
you.
just let
I got it.
Shawana in.
Oh, so she did put the video.
Hey,
Okay.
Shawana.
Yeah, you put it in there. I put it
Yeah,
in
I
there.
was trying to play it and share it. Hey, Shawana, how's it? Hey, sister, how's it going, girl?
Hey,
So
how you
you know
doing?
what? I'm awesome. Every bit of amazing. Glad you can make it. This is another one of my podcasting sisters, right here down the street from me, and we from the same studio. And Shawana, if you don't mind, kind of introducing yourself, letting people know who you are. And we haven't pulled your story all the way out yet, but we'll be pulling that out, and we're going to be um, kind of using her podcast. Let them know how long you've been a podcaster. Let them know who you are in this world and what you do, my sister.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Shawana Thomas. I also have a podcast on Friday nights on Intellectual Radio at 6 o'clock. A lot of my topics are domestic violence. A lot of my topics are violence in Chicago, the kids. I work at Cook County Juvenile Detention Center, been there. It'll be 2 days. I'll be there 19 years. So to me, that's important. They look just like me. So I'm able to see what goes on outside in the streets, and I'm able to see the kids that's struggling inside once they get inside of Cook County Juvenile Detention. So I think that's very important. Right now, I have a construction company. I also started a non-for-profit called Women of Wealth, because a lot of women, when the 20K was out, everybody got excited. I say that's fine, but let's also get our stuff in order. So non-for-profit called Women of Wealth. So everybody that's part of Women of Wealth, they have to have their bank account. They have to have all their stuff in order. And this is how I push other women to be great. So thank you. Was that enough, or should I keep going?
Oh, no, you can go. I was telling Elaine. Okay, but yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Go on.
Right now, I want to do a powerful show. I would like anybody who feels to join. I would love to do this show with them. Right now, my cousin just died. He was the one that was shot in his head, the 5-year-old. When they was trying to shoot the dad, they ended up killing him. They shot his brain stem off. So that hit me so deep that they called me and said, we got to take him off life support because his brain stem was shot off. This is 5 years old. So stuff like this is important to me. So when I do my show, and I do a lot of dating shows, because one thing I realized about Black women, we were taught how to be independent and independent for ourselves, not have a man, to be independent of everybody. And we're one of the only races that's taught, girl, be independent. You don't need no man. How come everybody else need one and we don't? So that's why I was going to call you too, Vera. I want to write this book about dating.
Okay.
Being 52 and dating, and I work in an all-male environment, and the things they say about women, it get real deep, real quick. So, but right now, I guess that's it. I didn't know I was speaking. I thought I was just jumping on.
Just jumping in, right? Yup. You don't never know what you jumping in, right?
Never know.
So thank you for sharing. And yeah, as soon as we got a whole lot of stuff to finish, because here's the thing, is that the reason I'm connecting with so many already podcasters, television networks. My girl Cynthia was on here last week She has her own television network. I got other influencers too that's going to allow us to get on their platform. I've been talking with different people again on Clubhouse that's saying, Vera, when you get ready, we coming, and we coming strong. So what I like about it is that we got so many doors that's open to us. So my vision is for everyone to be able to come on your platform individually, talk about their chapter and who they are in the book of Ruth. My vision also is I'm having a big event here on October the 23rd in Illinois. And some of the elected officials and mayors and speakers of the houses and a lot of important people are going to be at this, and small business owners are going to be at this birthday party. So we're going to be, putting stuff in place so that we can also turn this book into a way of healing. Like, so when you start, for example, Shawana is in a juvenile detention center. So when we start, going through the state and saying, you know what, I can see how this book can help women, young girls in the juvenile detention center go from point A to point Z. Taking this into shelters and into prison systems, just to kind of be a stepping stone for a resource guide for people that's really going through and trying to create new chapters in their lives. Putting this book in the hands of different celebrities. So again, I'm going to be emailing you guys, everybody, all of the outlines of how this book is going to be structured and what you're able to do legally. So all of that's going to be spelled out. Go ahead, Shawana. And put your email address in the chat too, Shawana, if you can.
Okay. I think that's great because I think also we connected with Phyllis and them and part of Wakana, and the first Black-owned CBD company started by 4 Black women would be awesome. Also, a lot of my shows, 2 shows I did was the most powerful shows. One young lady, I think some people may be familiar with her, Yolanda Carter. She was on Channel 7. Her boyfriend ended up knocking her eye out with a hammer. He just snapped and took her eye out. But this lady has so much love in her. And considering what she's went through, she said she woke up and she saw her brain matter. She got pictures of her brain matter in her book. And then the other young lady is Yvette. Yvette was shot in Mississippi by her boyfriend, wasn't married to, with him 19 years with a domestic violence, then turned around, came to Chicago with somebody she already knew. He tried to kill her with a baseball bat. The bat broke in 2 to 3 pieces. And when they caught up with him, they say, why are you here? Because I killed my ex-wife. And they said, no, she's alive. So in places like that, any domestic violence situations where we could get these books out to Sarah's Inn and all these different places, because to me, our race is struggling right now. We're not just struggling with COVID, we're struggling with violence. We're struggling with generational curses that has continued to bring us here. And we're struggling with this, I don't need nobody. All of us need each other. We got to go back to the village concept because we're struggling out here. So I think, adding a few more places, I'm with you. But I'm going to be quiet now. I'm going to put my name in the chat and that's it.
No, you good. You real good.
You know what? That stimulates deep thought because my chapter, the title of my chapter is Self-Sufficiency is Key, but I'm not speaking from a space where it's like you don't need a man or you don't need anybody. It's just speaking on how to come as your full self, your whole self, show up as your best self, in any and every endeavor so that you can, you don't feel like you have to be codependent. You know what I mean? Yes, we need a family, a community, a team, a sisterhood, a brotherhood, we need our elders, but how do we show up whole as our whole self, so thank you so much. I got so much on my mind right now, and man, that was a powerful speech you gave. Thank you.
Okay. Is there anybody else? I'm listening. We pushing through. We getting these stories, and there are people that's not here yet, but they're gonna come along, and their stories is already written. All they got to do is just put the I's in and the T's in. Bree did that. Bree had got her story ready in just a couple of days. Prophetess Bree. And I don't want to keep saying this like this is something that's small. It actually is not small. Y'all, this is huge. And that's why it has taken me this long to give birth to it. I thought this was going to be like any other book that I've been a co-author of, and now I'm the visionary of. But I mean, we've done this. This is number 5. I got a group of women where we're online right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be online. Hopefully I missed everything, but I had this prior. But we're celebrating 1 year of embracing imperfection. It's going on right now. Right now, interviews are going on. It's over 72 of us women that have been together over this last, is it 2 years now? Well, embracing imperfection is 1 year. So we done been a total of 2 years that we just said we pushing these books out. But every book is not for everybody. So with the book of Ruth, as you guys, if you get a chance to see the video, if not, I'm going to play it. Les Brown and I were sitting and we were holding a conversation, and it dropped in his spirit based off of the conversation we was having, because I was trying to come up with the book title, and I was like, I know my mom's name in it. I just don't know. And when it hit his spirit, we got all of that, even to the outline. We literally sat like I'm doing now for 2 hours. We sat for 1 hour and 45 minutes and mapped this out. The only thing that we didn't have was the faces that was behind. None of you guys' faces was there. But, and then everybody who I picked and who I thought, it wasn't them. So I'm literally not picking people now. I'm allowing the Most High to pick, because I picked my children. I'm like, okay, y'all, we got some great people standing behind us. Come on, get y'all. So it was like, no, okay, I'll get back with you. And then I had other people. I had a summit. Some of you guys were how many of you guys were part of the last summit? Well, no, Denise, Shawana, you wasn't in my last summit, was you? Chief Kamala, is she still on here? Chief Kamala was at the last summit. Denise, you was in the last summit. You spoke at the last summit, right?
Last week, yeah.
No, the last summit, the summit that we did back in August. When did we do that summit? No, not August. January, March.
Okay.
Back in January, March, April, May. It's been some months. The summit we did. You know, that some of those people done fell out. So I thought I had them picked, but I keep finding myself saying, okay, God, now what? And it's 11:11. When I threw my pen up, my phone rang, ding, ding, and it's 11:11.
Well, you just got it right here. These women on this line is gonna make this book powerful. So that 11:11 should have told you something right there.
Well, wake it right up. Bree about to finish her story right now. And so we pushing through. Shawana, we're gonna pull that story out and put it on paper and put it in transcript, and we're gonna talk about it, put it right in this book.
You already know I got a story, because being at juvenile all these years, and when I was in college, being shot twice in my arm and in my leg, and being able to talk to the kids, and this young boy put his head down, and they said, oh man, she lying, Joe, don't pay no attention to her, bro. And the little boy lift his head up and say, no, she's telling the truth, because the person that shot her brought their clothes to our house to get rid of them. And he came to the house and said, I just murdered a woman and her child. So I have a story. I don't know. I guess God needs you to help me pull it. But to be shot and all these years later to experience this pain in my arm, because the doctor said I'd never use this arm again. But to be able to use it, I know my story is powerful to help others, because a lot of these kids can't listen to you unless you went through something traumatic, unless you have your own personal trauma. That's the only way they can relate, and that's bad. They should be able to relate because we're adults and they're kids, and our spirits should be able to relate, but they only relate to other people. To me personally, this is just my opinion, who's been through something. You're not cool unless you've been shot. Being shot, it hurts. So you should be able to be cool without all of that, but it's a lot of anger and a lot of hurt. And this young man said, my birthday is next week. I said, oh, what you getting for your birthday? He said, I've never had a party. I've never gotten gifts. It's just another day. I'm like, Wow. Okay. So believe it or not, the small things we do, like happy birthday, you do belong to somebody. You are great, is very important because Vera, I know you missed it. I did not remind you. I do apologize.
I see.
But the event with Friends of the Children, they work with kids, and I have the packet for you. They work with kids from kindergarten ladies all the way to high school. And these women come in different races and colors. I got so excited because people that didn't look like us was so excited to help these babies. But all the mentors, of course, are Black, because the mentors are the one got to go in the neighborhood, go in the homes, and convince these parents to trust them with their kids and mentor them. And they take them to the doctor. And it's a place out west called BBR, and that's their clubhouse. And they want to do a Thanksgiving event. And I'm on the development committee, and they want to do something for Christmas. For Christmas, they take care of the whole family. Because I told them, you can't take care of that 8-year-old and the uncle live there and the mama live there. He the only one supposed to open up a gift, get a coat. The whole family got to get a coat. So when you coming to get money, you got to get money for the whole family, especially a Black family. If one's struggling, everybody in the house struggling. So everybody get a coat. You get a coat and you get a coat. And it was like, oh, that is awesome. So I want to take you up there to meet them, because I don't think they have time to do anything for Thanksgiving because it's such short notice. They want to do something for the families who couldn't eat, to come up there and do an event. But for Christmas, I would like everybody on this line, if possible, to come up there.
So I think we the only ones here. Y'all rep y'all city, states, and well, we're gonna have some from some countries that's gonna pop on, but
I might. That's Christmas, and
where
you know,
is she
I'm born and
located?
raised Chicago. I would definitely come.
You'll come? Okay, so
My whole
come
family
on,
in Chicago. I would come for Christmas. I'm bringing 4 kids though. I got 4.
You better
I'm
come
coming
over.
from Sacramento. I'm coming from Sacramento, California.
Okay, now I wish I can invite her to the line. If I could find her, one of the ladies from Friends of the Children, I would like to invite her on the line and just talk to everybody here, because I said something yesterday to somebody like, what's going on with these kids? And somebody said, it's not just here, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
So I guess we can start one state at a time or whatever, but to get a child at 5 years old is different to get a child that you see with all this hate in them at 17 and 18. It's a different. I done saw both eyes, and we can do more with that 5-year-old. We can start somewhere. We can start somewhere. Yep.
Denise is from
Arkansas.
Miss Walker Ola is from Flint, I believe. Brianna, were you from Delaware?
Miss Ola is from Detroit.
Oh, you from Detroit? Okay. Dr. Vincent just texted me too just now.
You can hear it in. I'm from Detroit, from the D, baby.
Miss Ola is 82 years young, still looking like 62 and dropping it like it's hot, like she's 50. Traveling and doing everything. Miss Ola is not to be played with. Something else. Okay, and you guys come on offline if you can talk. Originally from the south side of Chicago, Inglewood. I know that's right. So again, Shawana, you're gonna be a little different because I'm gonna work personally to help you and Ms. Ola. We're just gonna have to just start, writing and putting this stuff down so we can get these stories in. Again, you all, it's the Book of Ruth. Brittany, I just sent you the via text message the layout of the agreement. Are you in position to put that into the Google document so that I can?
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send it to everybody in so that they can just send it back to me just to say I agree so that we understand what's happening.
Alrighty. I'm doing it now as we speak.
Yep. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
So I can never get everybody on at one time, but again, I just done stopped leaning to my own understanding, and I done started grabbing. Right now, I'm just grabbing stories because I'm seeing the bodies, and I've seen so many bodies, and I got two people that are trademark attorneys, and one of them I'm like, okay, just give me your story. She's like, okay, I'm gonna get it. That's my girl, but she might get left. Like real talk. I don't even know what to say. We just, and then there are journals that's gonna come from behind this, prayer book, praise books. Some of you all are gonna go through the process of working with, and you're gonna, and here's the thing, I'm creating companies that's helping you become the visionary author of your own book. So what's happening is that we're starting to get to the point to where now we're saying, well, maybe we can do this in 10 days. Maybe we can do it in this many days. I'm literally going through all of the trenches right now so that every time we learning something new that we didn't know the last time. Like now, I'm not gonna ever wait on authors no more. You want to know why? Because for the next books, I'm gonna already have the authors, and I'm gonna be able to pick from the authors, and they gonna already have their stories written. And then I'm gonna have a team, which some of you all will be a part of the team. And it ain't everything gonna be free. We putting our stuff on the table now, so that by the time we put together all of these different agreements and partnerships and businesses, but again, there's gonna be some non-disclosures events. There are going to be some partnerships for different businesses that we'll have. But we're putting this on the table now. It's going to be millions made in minutes while we sleep. Go ahead, Shawana.
Okay, well, you sound very adamant and you sound very passionate. Won't you say right now, next Saturday, we will meet and we will invite everybody, whoever shows, we know they're serious, whoever not, don't worry about it. And take it off your heart. That's it.
That's it.
And
That's
then
it, right?
let's say by December 1st, the book will be published.
Yeah.
You chance not to put no stress on yourself.
Yeah.
Put
The launch date is 1/1/1 of 2023. So yeah, we definitely.
So how about December 1st? That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
We got to have
sometimes
it.
we be needing that push to go and get it started. So you got to give me a deadline.
Okay.
So right now I gave myself a deadline next Saturday. Everybody get back on this line, kind of give you some ideas and topics, what they're going to discuss. And we can kind of go from there.
Yeah. Yeah. But most of the people, well, this group right here will have theirs by Monday. Their stories already written out, because they done already went through the transcripts and all of this stuff. Me and you, we're gonna work a little bit different on this end, because your story is already there. I just need to take you through the transcript, talk with you, send it to you, and then we'll be back again on Saturday, because we're gonna keep coming back so that we can keep touching and agreeing and inviting other people in. It's going to be special speakers. We're going to learn about the marketing part. There are going to be editors that's going to come in. There's going to be graphic design and media and podcast teams and everything. We got a whole lot going on. And you're right, this is only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. We're going to be on other platforms. But right now, this is what I'm calling like a mastermind a group, just to at least get the stories out, and then we can, from that part on, we're gonna keep it moving. October the 17th, 18th, and 19th, and then over the next few days, we're gonna be on Clubhouse. We got Bree making some banners, and we're gonna have a flyer made. And I think I took your picture anyway. I think I took your picture off Facebook, Shawana. I think I sent your name.
Vera, check and see if you got, I sent it to you. I think I sent it twice.
You sent what?
The agreement.
The agreement.
You want it to be titled agreement?
Yeah. You put it in the Google Doc?
Yes.
Can you send me the link to get in there? Because I'd be struggling.
I did. You should get it. You have it on your email.
Oh, you emailed it to me. Okay.
Yeah, because I did it through the Google Docs app.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
I'll send you a picture right now.
Okay.
All right.
You see it, Vera?
I'm getting ready. I'm checking right now.
Okay.
Secure. Where is this right here?
And let me know if you can send it, if you could maybe send me that. I will also put it on the vendors page because I have a vendors page on Facebook, ladies, for anybody that want to promote Women of Wealth Facebook vendors page. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and send it.
Yes, please put that in the chat. I would love to be a part of it.
Okay.
I see it. And Bree, would you mind making sure you if you happen to see any issues to correct it for me, Bree?
Yes, ma'am. I just copied and pasted, but I got you. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. And then we'll get all of that out to everyone via email so they can just right there agree and we'll take it from there. Okay, did you put it in the chat?
That's an inside joke, but I'm gonna let it.
You gonna let it ride, right? Girl, I was serious though. Girl, I'm telling you, I was serious.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on there. Yeah, you can find me on Facebook. It's a private page, but I think you should be able to find Women of Wealth page, and then I just let you in.
Put it on there.
Invite you. Okay, I'm about to.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, y'all. So how we oh, that's your email, Miss Ola. Okay, Miss Ola, we got you. Did you write all these emails down? What are you doing? Just copying and pasting them, or you writing them down?
I screenshotted mine because I can copy the text from the screenshot.
What?
Yeah. You got an iPhone?
Yeah.
If it's updated, you can do that.
Girl, stop playing with Jesus. I must got the wrong iPhone.
No, you don't. You do. You got the right one.
So if you mean tell me if I screenshot this,
I can go to your photos and then click on the text and it's gonna highlight it. And you can pick whatever you want.
Girl, that is not. Oh, shut up. Do you know that this is my first time in life even seeing something like this?
Wait,
tell
her to repeat it.
Came out. It just got updated like
now, what is
last
it?
year.
Oh, well,
Just
you can take a
earlier this
picture
year.
and click on the text and copy and paste it.
Yeah, that's how I did yours.
Girl,
Your YouTube. I pasted in there.
I cannot play. Okay, so this is gonna be what it's gonna be.
Which one of those women of wealth is yours?
Hold on 1 second. Let me look. It's a bunch of Black women. It's on a black banner type post. Let me see. But they're cartoon. They should look like cartoon type of women.
Okay, it's kind of like peach.
I'm
78
going to
members.
it. Right. Let me see. I'm going to it right now. Give me one moment.
And with y'all, well, I think most of y'all have already sent me your email via text message too, but okay. That's fine. That is really, really well. Is it a way that
can she see it? I forgot who.
Can y'all see that picture she got up there?
Okay. Let me go in.
Okay, and I'm gonna have you join as soon as you go in. Let me know.
Okay, I went in on something. I've joined. Did you see me, Denise Jones?
Your mic is off, Shawana.
Okay, I'm checking now.
I couldn't even go into that.
Do you see 414 members?
Oh, okay.
It's
Because that's
a private
because
group and it say
I don't know
400.
who I joined.
I don't know who you joined, Denise, because I'm thinking you can't join unless I let you in. So matter of fact, I'm gonna go to you on Facebook and invite. I'm gonna find you. Let's see.
Put Arkansas in there. Denise
So,
Jones.
what's your email, Denise? I'm gonna just go. Wait, is your email on here on the side?
That artist D Jones.
Okay, let me go back.
Yahoo.com.
Okay. I got you. I invite you in a minute.
Yeah, that's somebody else.
Brittany, did you add all these people to the group already? I can't even tell.
I'm glad you brought that up. I tried to do that, and I don't know if it's because of my my access or whatever, but it wouldn't let me add. It wouldn't let me add the other members, so I don't know, because I copied and pasted the email, and it said couldn't find that email. But it's like, what do you mean? So I guess it has to be in my contacts. Maybe I'll add everyone to my contacts, and then I'll troubleshoot this one. I'll try that.
Okay, so it says has been added to agreement. Okay, so women. So let me.
Can you try it, because it may work on your end?
Okay, so yeah, but I want to be able to give you access to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try adding them to my email contact, so that way maybe that'll help.
Okay.
And also
manage access. Anyone would link. Okay, so let me yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry, say it again.
Also, you're a member already of Women of Wealth vendors page, so you also can invite whoever to the page as well.
Say it again, back.
You a member of Women of Wealth, the vendors page, so you also can invite if you already friends.
Okay.
But Denise, I did send it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so anyway, could not update. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I get all of you guys the access to the agreement. And me and messing with these computers and multitasking, it's gonna be a whole marketing team and whole computer team and all that. That's why what's important is and what makes the masterpiece is when we all stay within our lane and do what and because when baby, this man is all over the place when it comes to trying to put in these documents here and put them there. I'm so glad Bree spoke up in damn room. I don't know what to do.
I'm here for you, sis. I got you. You ain't gotta worry.
I ain't gotta worry.
I had a question. Oh, I wanted to let. Is that her name?
You want to let Shawana? Mm-hmm.
No, that I joined that group too.
I did too.
All right, I'm about to check. I'm gonna let everybody in now. Thank you.
Okay.
Powerhouse sister.
Yeah, because in the group, mostly all of them, a lot of them are women, but you have everything just in my organization alone. We have caterers, soul food caterers, we have bakers, we have HR reps, we have a non-for-profit called When the Ball Stops Bouncing. With Black boys, all they push for them is sports, sports, sports. When you hurt yourself in college or high school, then what you got? They leave you alone. You're not as important. So I think her organization is very important. When the ball stops bouncing, what do we do with our boys?
When the ball stops bouncing. That could be the title for Elaine, When the Ball Stops Bouncing.
Oh, that's good.
That's her. That's her non-for-profit. Check now. Make sure she I think
she's that's a good one. Oh shit.
Y'all, right. Look, don't say that now.
Yeah.
Switch the words around a little bit. That was
perfect.
V, switch them words around. Look,
Put you around. Okay. Yeah.
like when the fans stopped at something else because I
No. So this was a lady that was writing. She's not using the name for no business or nothing. She's writing. She's a basketball player that used to play ball, but then she got hurt, and when she got hurt, she became a healer. So we can switch it around some, but
that's deep. That's a deep.
when the ball don't bounce, or when or when you can't bounce the ball or whatever. But yeah, but that's what happened. She went from balling to healing, from balling to healing.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds good.
Oh, Vera,
I like
that
that.
girl, you on fire
I like that
today.
Mhm.
From balling to healing. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm putting the text of that right now, from balling to healing. That is deep, right?
Yep.
There we go. See how that stuff pop up. Miss Ola.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how's everything going on your end? Are we spicing up anything? Can we help with getting the bio done right now? Because we just gonna push together. I believe we can push it out. How we set the third person bio up?
Okay. Okay, I don't even know what that means.
Third person bio. Okay, so that's just gonna be your story. Let me send a video too of what a third person bio is so that you can at least see it. But it's gonna be you just kind of telling your story of who you are, third person. So Ola Walker is a mother of XYZ, spiritual life coach. It's kind of some of the stuff that you have in your bio from Clubhouse. Spiritual coach, health and wellness. I mean, whatever it is that we talk. So let's just do this. Tell us who you are. Who are you?
I am.
What do you do?
I am Ola Walker, and I am a retired officer.
Can you write that down?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ola Walker, retired officer. You got your pen and paper?
Yep.
Okay, so retired officer.
Hey V,
Yeah.
you don't want her to record it and send it to you? Like let her talk into her phone where she can sit and think about her thoughts and if she needs to stop and add something else. Because of her being a retired officer, she got some stories, baby, who helped create who she is right now.
Yep, that's good. Miss
Instead of
Walker,
talking to the
hit
phone.
your recording and do, because we recorded her before, but Miss Walker, put your recording on right now so that you can remember it. That's a good idea, Shawana. That's why you my sister. It's the simple things that be like, oh, well, duh. Yes. You recorded on your end. Ola, can you hear me? And then, no, keep talking. I just wanted you to record too while you were talking. So you can be recording, turn your cell phone on. Or are you on your cell phone right now? Are you on your computer? What you on, Ola? If you're talking, your mute is on. If you're talking, you got the mute on. I can't hear you.
Did you call my name?
Nope. I was talking to
I was just
Ola.
making sure. I'm sorry.
Okay, I think I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So my name Ola Walker. I'm a retired officer.
I'm a retired correction officer. I do healing, or I work
Spiritual
with
or healing coach. We're gonna put coaches. Okay, so
I am a spiritual healing coach.
Okay, so spiritual / healing coach. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
No, it just, I can't think.
What other accomplishments?
Can
And that's
I,
enough right there. Go ahead, Shawana.
being in the same field, right now, Ola, kind of break it down. Let's get the most important stories that you have, because that's gonna create who you are and what made you decide to heal. So I know you had stories where you had the people that was locked up where you talked to them. One time I went and took oil and put it on everybody's door, and I put it on the keys by mistake. It was for the kids, I thought. But then the staff got into it. They say that day the kids fought, like they was fighting the devil out of them. And it was weird, like, wow, that oil that I thought was not a big deal, end up the whole section fought each other, physically was fighting. And they say the staff got into it because I forgot I had the oil on my hands with them keys. So I know you got stories. I had a young man say he was gonna kill himself because he was locked up because his friend got killed while he was out. I said, maybe God saved your life, and the reason you got locked up because it was not your time to go. If you're Hispanic and you Catholic, if you kill yourself tonight before I get back, you going where? We believe we're going to hell. Well, that means you're going to go to hell. So I need you to wait until tomorrow. I need you to write to him and tell him how you feel right now. You say goodbye to your friend on paper, and after that you throw it in the garbage or you keep it for yourself. Because this moment, how you feeling, you never want to feel this way again. So I need you to write it down. So you will never feel to the point where you feel like you got to leave this earth because your friend did. The next day he was like, I wrote it. I feel better. Thank you. So we got stories after stories after stories of these girls getting sex trafficked. They don't have no mamas. Their mamas the ones selling them to their boyfriends. You know why you became a healer. And it because of the job that you had where we was healing every day and didn't even know that we touched lives and didn't even know that these kids now out here on the streets. The boys that I saw when they was 10, because they come in there as young as 10. For sexual assault, I had a 10-year-old. But that changed who I am and how I look at kids and how I talk to people. So once you go back, break your story down. What's the worst day you had at work? What was one of the best days you had at work? And you're going to realize how you became a healer.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's real good. And so what was she trying to pull out now as well is pull out all of her stuff for her bio. So she know that she's she got the healer, right? She got that she is a spiritual coach. She got that she's a mother.
She's an entrepreneur.
Okay, there you go.
Because a Black woman, your bio
always in
gonna
business.
say minister, a teacher, a coach. You a lot of things as a Black woman.
Yeah.
You're a lot of things as a woman, period. But when you start going back and thinking, yeah, you're on this call with V right now. That makes you an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
She only go after the best.
Ain't that the truth? That's the honest to God truth. Taking headshots.
Don't you have it?
Okay, so and now listen at this, Miss Walker. That's enough. When you say she's a mother, she's a healer, a spiritual coach, and an entrepreneur. That's enough. So we started off with those things, and then you can say, then you can go into saying, being an officer, gave you the inspiration to become a healer.
Well, actually, the healing came before I became an officer.
Okay, so
I just used that talent
to you. Okay, so then you can say because you were a healer, then that enhanced you. So and for those of you all that's listening in, come on, give us some feedback too, Shawana, because what we want to do is help her pull out her bio, and then once we at least pull it out, then we get to the editing part to kind of fill the words in and make them wrap around so that all of the words kind of flow and it makes sense. Right now, we're at least just trying to pull it out.
Miss Ola.
Yes, ma'am.
What was one of the best stories you had of healing somebody that was locked up?
Actually, when I was working with the women, I worked with the women for 3 years, and they were having bathroom problems. And you know, they don't have a whole lot that nothing you could give them. So I just told them how to roll their stomachs to create that that I can't think of the word that would cause them to be able to go to the bathroom. And I showed how to do it. And the next day, several of them told me what success they had.
So you a health and
Able to go
wellness
to the
coach too. Add that to
and
the
they
list then.
had not taken any medication because they didn't have any. And you know, I just said, just drink lots of water. Try to drink some warm water. They didn't necessarily have any lemon, so I just told them how to roll their stomach and how to continue to roll it until it made a difference. Yeah, that was with the ladies.
Well, that's powerful because I've had stomach issues, and it just seems like when you work in that environment, everything is just stuck. You know, I had to learn to leave my job at my job. They say it was a tree. Somebody told me, leave it on the tree. Pick it back up when you come in. Leave it right there. So you sound like you was a health and wellness coach as well.
Yeah.
Right.
And even a little holistic in there.
Yeah.
So
her being on the panel, she could actually get up and show us how to roll our stomachs naturally without all these medications that they have us on.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that right there already, your niche will be the person that makes us feel better, not just about who we are, but also our bodies. Because self-care is amazing that we need, because we having all these issues. We can stretch too hard and we'll start sweating in the menopausal state. So I think you should really push your health and wellness, and the fact that I know, because if you got that, I know you got other things to show us how to do with our bodies without putting a piece of medicine in our mouth.
Yeah, I don't take any medicine.
Bam. So you, V, I think you should pull a health and wellness part out of her. She's the self-care guru to help you actually better yourself with your body first.
That's it. I mean, you only speaking what's already been spoken. That's why I'm just looking. So it's like we in divineness, because that's what she is. That's what her platform is geared toward. Helping women, health and wellness, body, mind, and soul. When it's called it's the Ola show. So when Ola speaks, so we're gonna be she got her clubhouse. So I need everybody. Matter of fact, let me go get the link and put it in here so that everybody can join her clubhouse room, because we're gonna be doing rooms and allow Miss Ola to just work her magic. And again, we're using the book, because when you have the book in your hand and it goes where it goes, now you are the expert. And guess what? We're all promoting for the next one. We're all promoting for each other. The book of Ruth is just the umbrella, but we're all promoting. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, yes, I will. Call me when you get off work, Katrina, so that we can get all of your stuff in order. Okay, so call me when you get off work. Katrina and I are going to be doing as you guys know, I run a missing persons platform, Missing Please Come Home Global Alert, and have been featured around the globe for doing that work. And we have a private group of it's been 32,000 people in that group for the last year. So I'm knowing that it's probably about 50,000. Facebook has not updated the membership, and I think that is hilarious. However, and when you start looking for Black women and children, you'll be surprised on how you're shadow banned as a result of that young lady that just fell off the call. Again, her sister's been missing for 2 years, and it's, who knows what's behind those stories. But I am doing another book after this. So I got like bam, 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 bam. I'm loading up the machine gun so that it's one thing after the next. And again, what I love about the collaboration part is that we literally are all promoting and supporting each other. And so it's like having a big old bouquet of beautiful roses. Yes, go ahead, Shawana.
And right now, when we do the clubhouse with Miss Ola, one thing we can do is we stack the room. They don't know who we are. So we stack the room and be like, excuse me, I have a question. I already kind of know what she's going to say, but that makes other people then get up the nerve to ask her. So if all of us engage with her first, then already there, all of us come already with our question. Miss Ola already gonna know when she hears Shawana. Hi, my name is Shawana. Oh, okay, let me go to Shawana's question. I want to know how to make myself go to the bathroom. I have a job where I can't go as much and they're trying to give me medication. What should I do? Well, and you will show me how to roll my stomach. You will walk me through it from beginning to end. Well, Shawana, you would stand up or lay down and you would actually hit me from A to Z. Then Via come with a question. Then Brianna will come with a question. Then Britta come with a question. This way, by then, people everybody want to be a part of something. And if we make Miss Ola seem like she the best thing since orange juice, guess what? Everybody else is too.
Everybody else, yeah.
And we have to do that for every single person. When Bree have a room, we gotta stack the room.
We gotta stack the room.
Yeah. So Bree, how you get your hair so pretty and wavy, boo? Whatever the question is for Bree, that's what we do. The next person, we gotta stack the room to make other people come into the room and say, I have a question, and I think this person will be the best person to answer. I'm willing to support, and we stack. Just give me a schedule. I work Thursday through Sunday. I get off at 3. But if I'm supposed to be there to support, I'm there. Even if I'm in the car hollering, yeah, Miss Ola. So let's do it because we need the energy to keep it going to support us. I want to retire. They got me on all this blood pressure medication. My blood pressure got to 206. I've been hospitalized once and they didn't want to keep me again because they had too many people the other day. That's not me.
And remind me to come to get you some Bend. Remind me to get you some Soul Red. And remind me to get you some Soul. I don't see down here, but and some Core. These are seed nutrition products. And so many testimonies behind people that was on high blood pressure medication that's no longer on it.
And they got me on too. When the doctors found I had PTSD, they put me on Zoloft, they put me on Ambien, Klonopin. Those are the strongest medications. I was the meanest bitch walking. And I couldn't understand everything going on. My ex-husband said that I told his family to kiss. They said I tried to pull down my pants. I don't remember none of that. Ambien had you don't remember nothing. So I woke up. They like, don't say nothing to us. They said, you trying to tell us to pull your pants down. Luckily, he grabbed my pants. He was quicker than me. But all the medications, I was off injured for 2.5 years. I went in my bathroom and talked to God. And I said, I don't want to be on this Klonopin. Lord, I don't need this. I realized when I tell the doctor a symptom, they don't treat the patient. They treat the symptom. So they keep piling all this stuff on me. 2.5 years off injured from Cook County. I went in that bathroom, cut off the light and asked God, tell me my gifts. He said, your gifts is to help others. Lord, tell me something else. I don't want to help women. I don't like being around. But he said, no, that's who you need to be around. So I pour into Black women because that's what I was told to do. I put on Eric Thomas and he said, if everything in life didn't kill you, then you get up. And I went to the psychiatrist, the doctors, every them doctors. I told everybody I would no longer take another Klonopin or Ambien again. And I haven't. And them doctors said, good for you, good job. And I stopped taking any type of psychotropic medication because I don't need it. I just needed that when I see something bad on the news, I need to cut the TV off.
Period.
That's it. But
Yep.
they was giving me all this stuff. They had me so drugged up that I was mad. My body was rejecting. I wasn't going to the bathroom for at least 3 and 4 days at a time. But instead of them correcting the medicine, they sent me to do 3 and 4 colonoscopies. But I'm like, no, this ain't right either. So I met a doctor and she said, a holistic doctor, you don't need that. She said, I'm listening to you. You don't need none of that. And I had to realize I don't need that. So when you get to talking, we listen, because a lot of this medication we don't need.
Yeah. Well, I woke up one day, Spirit told me, physician, heal thyself.
Bam, write that down.
And
Write that down.
I kept saying it. I was on 28 pills a day.
That's your
And
story.
I'm like,
That's
I'm
your
not
story,
gonna
Ola.
die.
Write and talk.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die a prisoner to pills.
Yep.
And
But
I
that's
threw
your
them all
story.
away.
V, I
And
look like V writing it down.
and
Yeah,
some
just
of that,
everything that she healed people from, write it down. And you'll
Yep.
probably be able to have a good story.
Yep.
It's
and some of that,
Ola, is you writing it down and recording right now too, Ola?
I'm recording that. Yeah, I wrote some of
Yeah,
it down.
yeah, because I need Ola to write it down. I wish I had enough time to write everybody's story. It'll be written already.
Yep.
Yeah, just think of all the people, all the healing you have done, and do an outline, write it down, and then just start writing things about everything. Then you should have your story going on.
And that wasn't even none of her story. But you know what? We can make it your story, Ola. We can make it about her story was about the abuse that she went through in her marriage. But you know what? You can talk about no, but that's all right. You can, because here's how you can transform it. The stuff that you went through in your marriage or something, we can spend it. So who are you now? You are the healer.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We can spend
Just
it.
put it all in there.
She's healed from
How did you create the new chapter in your life? So this is how you create it. I mean, this is who the creation has become. So after what you went through, you use that to create this chapter in your life. And it was with and I don't know the sequence or the order of things, but you do. So it's going from an abusive marriage to become, to working
to heal others. She wants
to heal others.
She wants from fist to pills to healer. That's deep.
From fist to pills to heal. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh,
from
that sounds
fist
good.
to pills to heal.
Oh,
baby.
Yeah, okay.
Because
that's
most
deep.
of the time, the traumatic and the anxiety, the pills come from whatever happened to you. They didn't look at, I got shot. Let's talk about it. Don't keep giving me stuff. So your fist to them pills to your healing. That's how it was created.
From fist to pills to healer, to heal. Yeah, I mean to heal.
Healing. Oh, okay.
Or from but she's a healer, but she's healed and So you know what?
Yeah.
The title don't have to make so much sense, because just so long as it got what it got, that to draw some people's attention, because somebody gonna be able to relate to from a fist to a pill to now heal.
Right. And that is basically how it happened.
Okay. So look, we just came up with your title.
Yeah.
Clip it.
I got it.
Clip it.
I got it.
So now we know Shawana got to be on every call.
Yeah, because she know how to do it.
And Denise. And what Denise and you.
And Denise is my that's my runner too. Come on, Denise, bam. We come in and we pull it out. We come in and we tag team and we pull it out. Because y'all
and we got Bree and Bree. And it's another Bree that's a veteran. I got to get to her. But we got Bree and Bree on the back end. Bree does all of the graphic arts, her and Enos, and then Bree is logistics, and she's over there and putting the stuff into the Google Docs now. So we all working together for the good. And the only thing that I could assure you, and we can come together touching and agreeing right now, is that through what we're doing here, not only will we be blessed collectively, but individually, whatever your gift is, whatever it is that you were called to do, it's going to be, first of all, your gift is going to make room for you, but then it's going to put you in such a place where your name will be so great. And it's not because you made it great, it's because God made it great. And you will have served and helped so many people through your story, through your walk, and it's only going to get higher and higher and higher. Money for you is going to flow. It's just going to be the icing on your cake. It's not going to even be your cake. Your financial freedom that will not be your cake. It's just going to be the cherry on your cake, because that's just going to flow to you so easily and so free that by the time you wake up in the mornings, you would have already made more money in a morning waking up than you made in a week worth of work, or 2 weeks worth of work, or the month worth of work, or the year worth of work. In some cases, it just depends on wait. You ain't got to have any limits. And this is in the morning before you even wake up.
Can everybody put in the chat, I agree?
I agree.
I agree. Everybody put in the chat. I be needing to see it. I'm a visual person. So let me see. Y'all just put in the chat. I agree. I'm with you. I'm ready to retire. I'm ready to leave. And I want to help in a different way. I don't want to have to get up when they tell me to get up. Got to call off when they tell me. So I agree, y'all. Let's do it. Let's get ready to change the world, because that's what we're about to do.
Yeah. No question about it. No question about it. And so for the event, Shawana, I hope you, October, well, you said October the 17th, 18th, and 19th, we're going to have prayer on Clubhouse. Again, we're not necessarily coming from any particular reason of religion, but prayer work for everybody as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to pray. We got Bree that's going to hit the stage praying. We're going to have different people that we're going to invite in to sing. So if y'all know somebody who got a voice, and that don't mind singing, let them come in so that they can sing some stuff. We're going to have our speakers. All of us will be speaking on domestic violence and the effects from being in a narcissistic relationship.
Do you want me to grab the my domestic violence guests I have on all the time? That's Yolanda Carter and Yvette Jones.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She came back. When she came to the show, she had a man with her. When she came back again, the third time, she was married. And one of my questions to her is, do you just need a man? I didn't know if that was a disrespectful thing to ask, but if you've been shot by one and had to have cosmetic surgery by another, do you feel like you just need a man? So I actually interviewed her husband. And I know y'all may get mad at me, but I said, why would you marry a broken bird? And he said, because I've been broken myself. I know what to do with her and how to take care of her. It's like, okay, because all of us are broken in some type of way, but I'm like, okay.
That's it.
So I think we're here to heal each other and heal the world. Let's do it.
That's it. No question about it. No question about it. So we've been on here. We've been on here for our 2 hours. It's 12:01. Y'all let me know where y'all at. Ola, so at least, and I'm gonna send you videos on how just to kind of help you on YouTube or on the bio. Okay, Chief Kamala said I agree. She put it in the chat. She texted me. So I am going to send a video right now. Matter of fact, hold it, let me see, because I'm on my cell phone, and I'm gonna have to send it to somebody that can put it in the chats. I need the YouTube. Let's write third person bio.
Can you just send it to my the video? Can you just send it to my phone?
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. Third person.
So, Vera, send me that one with you and Mr. Brown too.
Okay.
Okay. Send me everything I need to know to get me prepared.
Okay.
Yep.
I will. The only thing, and it's a snippet, because I didn't send the whole video, so that's fine. I mean, I don't care who see that. I got it on TikTok. but I didn't drop all of it. It's because I'm gonna be using that as we're advertising and promoting the show, and as I bring him on, and yeah, we just don't know. I mean, the whole energy of this book is the way it's going to be promoted is life changing, that it's a woman's journal. The book of Ruth already have so much respect religiously, you know,
Right.
and then coming from the source that it's coming from, I'm going so hard with it that it's going to be just next level. And if we can see the dynamic of who we are right here now, this is just right here. This is a whole movie. This is a whole movement. This is a whole, like, oh my God, we are so dynamic apart, but we are even that much more super dynamic together.
Right.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I know we can't steal the Wonder Woman sign, but I always call myself Wonder Woman. Can we have our symbol to be a W or be a something that's strength, that when you see that logo, you know who's coming?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Brittany. Who is that? That's Brianna
That's
or Brittany? That's
Brianna.
Brianna, can you come with something that when you see that W or you see
We
something?
already Wise Women Winning. That's the brand. We Wise Women Winning.
Okay, so that's like a connection of the W's. What's
That's
our colors?
Purple, and so it's purple, but I hope Brittany put a little pink in there because it's the purple, pink,
Purple and red. Purple and red is powerful.
purple and red. Okay. Put some
It's
red.
powerful.
See all the we see the boss in you. Come on with it. Hey, come on with it, Ola.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Purples.
And
Red is hot.
Sometimes with a little gold in it.
Okay.
Somehow with a little gold in it, because that makes it superior.
Okay.
It's powerful.
Purple,
and red is
gold, and white. Purple, red, and gold. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's.
Yep. Brianna already put it in there. She said purple, red, and gold.
Okay.
Right there. So I guess when we
That's
do
it.
events, those will be the colors when we do events.
That's it.
Right
All
there.
right.
I'm a change because Bree is my branding coach, and she's putting her packages together. We're gonna be having some packages that's coming through this threshold, so that as you all, because we're gonna come together. So Shawana gonna be a visionary author at her book, or either collaboration. So we're gonna get together and push. Everybody got their own, because this is leading to your own story. So this is the collaboration that's leading to your journal, leading to your stories, leading to your stuff. That's how we've done through this whole cycle. Is we break off, and all of us did not stay together, but we broke off and we went and got our own tribe, and we just started we just keeping this together. Now the next stage that's happening right now too is actually getting children. So I'm literally going into schools and saying we need to have kids that by the time they 6th grade to high school, they should have at least wrote 2 books already.
It's a Black bookstore. I got to get the name. I got all of it together. They gave about $1,000 worth of books to Friends of the Children organization, because we don't, like, a lot of the boys don't know how to sign their name when they have to be let go. They have to print. They don't know how to write their name in cursive.
They stopped teaching.
Well, you know, now they don't even teach them how to print, how to write their names in school. They only teach them to print.
Yep. What are we meeting back next Saturday, V?
Yes, ma'am. Same time, same link. I'm gonna change the date, but it's the same time, same link.
Okay, and if you can keep that link, do we meet every Saturday at a certain time to say?
Yep. So for right now, until we finish the book project, I just want us to meet, every Saturday, because they're gonna be, and we'll do the same time frame from 10 to no longer than 12. We want to be mindful of people's time. Some of them may only be an hour, but leading up to, we're going to have different special guests coming on. You know, Les has already agreed to come on. I'm going to be having different New York Times bestsellers coming on, telling what they did. Just people in general, special people coming on telling their stories.
Well, the ones that's on the call now, could you just put us in the you know how you, when you set your Zoom up, that mean no matter what, we're gonna get it automatically, even if you're busy doing something else. So just fix us, everybody on this list, make sure you have our emails. So this way we know automatically to come on.
Okay.
And this way you don't have to say, oh, please jump on. I already know that this now is, we're gonna do this every week. Then I know to come on Saturday, because it's gonna come in my phone to say, hey, jump on, we got a call.
Okay, so you go to show me, make sure I know how to do that.
On Zoom, but you can just hit repeat in the call. We'll get an email text saying to do it. And this way, because I know you'll be like, oh, you'll think of something else. Oh, so if you do this now and say, okay, we know already, we got our stars on the line.
Somebody, Chief Kamala said the Red Hat Society uses purple and red.
Okay.
Your original Wise Women Winning, purple, gold, and white. That is the original, is purple, gold, and white for Wise Women Winning.
Okay. I'm with that.
So we'll keep it purple, gold, and white. Thank you, Chief Kamala, because that is the colors of Wise Women Winning. Purple, gold, and white. The Red Hat Society uses purple and red.
Okay.
But somebody else probably used it too, but we'll find some kind of way to incorporate it. But yeah, we kind of working on the rebranding. So maybe some kind of way, Bree, you can still throw some red in there. Just you the genius. You saying, I'm just throwing the ideas out to you, but I'm not gonna step in your lane. I'm just giving you some of the ideas, but I know you the brand.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Bree, can you throw maybe a red rose in there? And that's like, we faking it, but we not. We trying to still represent that red. Maybe if it's a woman like holding a rose, we know what it means. This way, we ain't trademarking nobody's stuff.
That's it. She just said I can play around with it. Yep. That's it.
Okay.
So that was Wise Women. What was the last word?
Wise Women Winning. That's
winning. Okay.
Yep. Wise Women Winning. That's already a brand, and that's what I do all of my events under the Cats Out and Wise Women Winning.
Okay.
This was dropped in my spirit a long time ago, and before I even knew who the women were going to be. And then all of a sudden, y'all just pop up, and y'all some of the wisest women I've ever seen winning.
Thank you.
And it's just amazing. And then what I love most about everything is how we're coming together collectively and pushing each other even up the higher.
Yeah.
Even up the higher.
Okay.
So Miss Ola, did I send you the video? No, I didn't. Let me send it right now before I be done. And anybody see any third person bios or Google information, share it with me too, so that I can get it out.
And don't forget, V, if you can send it to me as well. What time you supposed to be on your other call?
I don't have another one today. I need to go do some insurance, but we're gonna jump off because we're 11 minutes over. So I'm sending it to you right now, Shawana. Is all lines clear? Anybody got anything they want to add?
I know we at the end of it, so I'm gonna just let it go. I'm gonna just submit it. We're gonna keep going over it as we go, like you said. So I just wanted to kind of flow through my story. I know I'm doing it at the last minute.
Go ahead.
I just want to make sure that in my chapter, I'm not just focusing on, what just happened with my husband. I wanted to kind of focus on how I got to that point, because my husband is a 2 of diamonds and my dad is a 2 of diamonds. So I married my father.
Yeah. So talk on it. But remember, we want to talk on, because you got 2,500 words. It ain't gonna get the whole story, but we
Right.
want to talk on it, and then we want to share that whole what's happening, how you got to it. But we also want to know who you are now and what you're doing now, and what are the steps that you would, the 1, 2, 3 that you would, the hard work that you would give to somebody else that's going through, and then
Okay.
yeah. But go ahead. So yeah, just did I answer or
Yeah,
are
you did. You clarified it. I'm gonna make sure I focus more so on the steps and
well, you
like
want to tell the story. So you want to tell, what's leading up to what happened, where you are at as a result of, and then the steps that you would suggest. Go ahead, Shawana, that you would suggest somebody else take.
Because I'm gonna need all of this too. Is there any way during the week you can maybe just set up a Zoom and this all we talk about is how to bring our stories out? Because I also got somewhere to go in a few. But if we meet during the week, one day this week, where we just sit and all we talking about is, well, I'm writing it down with a pencil and paper as long as my with my phone, telling me which way to go with the book.
Yep, and then I'm sending you the outline right now too, because you ain't got the outline. So I'm sending you the third person bio and the outline, and then next week we'll be back again at 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna send that link out, and then put it on repeat so that everybody automatically get it. Okay.
Okay. Can I didn't want to lead to somebody to close us out in prayer.
Bree.
Oh, Bree talked. Ms. Bree is talking. She said, I can be done by the end of today. I'll send my bio over soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Who want to close us out in prayer?
Brittany. Oh, matter of fact, want the healer. You want the healer, Ola?
Okay. Yes, let our elder bring us to a close.
Come on, Ola. This been your day. You've been the star. Come on.
Our Father, our Mother, everything, God. Lord, we love you, we appreciate you, and we thank you for your goodness. We thank you for your love, and we thank you for allowing us to all come together on like minds and bringing our stories to life. And Lord, because we err, we ask you please forgive us for any and every unkind thought, word, or deed that we may have expressed against you, ourselves, or any of your children. And we thank you for teaching us the importance of forgiveness. And Lord, we forgive anything, anyone, or any situation that we feel have trespassed against us. And we forgive ourselves for anything that we feel that we have allowed ourselves to be involved in that's not like you. And we say thank you. We thank you, Lord. We thank you for this presentation. We thank you for the thank you for us being together and in an agreement and helping each other. And we say thank you. We thank you for being in it.
Amen.
Amen.
I think
she prayed herself off the call. It got so powerful. God said, she dropped the mic and got off the call.
I say.
That's right. Just snatched like, what happened here? But you know what? We touching and agreeing, and it is so. It is so. So we're gonna go ahead and end on that note. And again, I'll be talking to you all individually. I'll be sending out texts. I'm gonna be emailing the agreement so that you just kind of text back, I agree, and that's just so that we're clear. Here go Miss Walker back. And so all lines will be clear. Miss Ola May. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna leave out, y'all.
Okay, Denise. Okay, and then listen, y'all. But hold on one second, Denise. So Denise got her stuff together, and she's really good at helping others the pull through.
Denise, I'm finna send you my number right now because I'm gonna need your help. Well, Denise, write your number in the chat for me because I'm gonna need you. Then take a picture of it. Write your number
Okay.
in the chat.
I need you too, Denise. Please put it in the chat.
So
Denise,
Denise, that's your
you don't
role.
mind, do you, Denise?
No, I don't.
God
I
put
don't.
Denise on this call. No, don't ask her that.
What's going on here?
Denise, what's your number?
And
Oh,
just to
I'm putting it
remind
down.
us to stay on track, Denise is man, when I tell you Denise is a soldier, she be on point.
Denise,
and
what's
we
your
got
number? Before
I'm
you
putting
hang
it
up.
down.
Huh?
I'm putting it down.
You wrote it down?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it.
Okay.
Make sure everyone can see it.
And Ola,
There you go.
Ola, I think
Yeah.
you are our new prayer warrior. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we got a prayer coach here too. Brianna is a prayer coach. That's part of her classes too. So we're gonna get into all of that. Yeah. So there are gonna be interviews done with you guys individually, and the interview will only be no more than 10 minutes. And it's just an interview where we're gonna sit back on StreamYard, and I'm gonna interview you all, and that's gonna be the clip that's gonna introduce you with your book as a co-author. So and then that's be a part of your brand, and then it's gonna link to everything else that you have, and then we're gonna have the different flyers and the different badges. So yeah, I'll send you examples of the ones that I have from previous books and some of the interviews, just so that you get a snippet. The only thing is, when we do those, you do have to be on camera, because that's going to be us actually interacting with one another.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. All right, ladies, everybody take care. Travel mercies. Thank you. God
Okay,
always
thanks,
put me in circles. All right. Thank you, ladies.
All right. All lines is
Thank
clear.
you, ladies.
Thank you.
I'm honored. Bye.